Today's class is a 20-minute mini class on the root chakra. So we're going to build up to tree pose, because tree always to me represents being grounded, and it really embodies the essence of the root chakra with visualizing tree roots and the need for that grounded balance. So we're going to work up to that pose, as well as kind of feel that groundedness and energy throughout the practice today. So thank you for being here. We're going to start with a strap combination to open the hips. If you don't have a strap like I have a tie, and I wanted to use this today to show you that you can use any household items that you need for blocks, straps, bolsters, things like that. And we're going to start with rolling back onto our back. And we're going to put the strap around the bottom of one foot, pushing that leg straight up to the sky. And you just want to feel the pelvis gently start to soften and relax. Think soothing, calming, melting, opening. Take a big breath in, exhale it out. Make little circles in toward the center of the body. And gently let that leg fall out to the side, keeping a nice stable pelvis. Just feel it open. Bring that leg back up if you notice that you're rolling, that hips lifting. Try to just gently let it open up. Bring that leg back to the top, straighten the other leg, and then now we're going to let that leg fall out again. Gently going to add a little motion, swinging the leg down and bringing it back up. Just moving a little distance, swinging through that hip joint. Reach that bottom leg away from the body for stability. Imagine if you were standing and this leg was completely rotated out. And bring that leg in, hugging the knee into the chest. And we're going to place that foot flat on the floor next to the knee of the straightened leg. And as we're going to use this to build up to our tree pose, we're going to let that knee fall out to the side, keeping that foot tucked in, just as we would if we were standing and placing that foot on the inner thigh. Reach the leg away. You can take the arms out to the side if you want. Feel that nice opening all the way through the body as you hold this tree pose. Scan through the body, notice where you're holding tension. Try to gently release that tension. Maybe imagine roots growing out of the body. Also feeling that strength as you release. Big breath in. Exhale, bring that knee to the center. Bend the other, hug it all into the chest. Gently rock side to side. Let's go the other way, putting that strap around the opposite foot. Bending the supporting leg and stretching that foot up to the ceiling. And make circles in toward the center of the body. And go the other way. And now we're going to let that leg fall out to the side, keeping the other side of the hips stable, not to roll. Use your breath to help open and soften the hip joint. Straighten that supporting leg, reach it down to the earth, and with sliding motion, bringing the heels to each other, lifting back up, heel, and lifting. Doesn't have to be a big motion. And keeping the heels straight down, bring that knee into the chest. Place that foot on the floor, reach, feel those legs right together, put the arms out to the side, and drop that knee out to the side, taking a floor tree pose. Again, just soften, feel that hip open. Big breaths, think grounding, releasing, melting, softening. And bring that knee into the center, hug it all in. And from here, reaching through, grabbing onto the toes with the fingers, taking happy baby. Again, opening the hips, feeling all that space where the root chakra lives in the hips, opening up, releasing. You can gently rock if you desire. If it feels weird to grab onto the toes, you can switch to just right at the beginning of the balls of the feet. And release, bringing those feet in and taking an assisted butterfly, holding it here. And dropping those butterfly feet, taking a reclined butterfly. Breathe in, bringing the knees together and roll all the way to your right side. Take a big breath in before pushing yourself up as you exhale and bringing it around onto all fours. And we're going to tuck our toes, push up, push back, downward facing dog. Untangle yourself from your strap. And just breathe here, rooting in through the heels. Feeling that opening and lengthening from the tailbone where that root chakra is all the way down to the crown and then the other way to the heels, rooting yourself in. Big breaths. You can bend and alternate the knees if you need to. Inhale, gently lift that right leg up. Bring it forward as far as you can. Drop the back knee. Inhale, come up. We're going to open up the hip flexors. Gently leaning forward if you need to. You can place a blanket under this knee for support. Check in, make sure this knee isn't going over that toe. And gently keep the torso upright instead of collapsing forward as you lean, feeling an opening here in the hip flexor. Breathe gently. And release. Switching sides, however works well for you. Check in with those same points. And release. Using your balance, switch sides again. Drake, nobody. It's just me doing yoga. Nobody, relax. Hey, stop barking. No, no. Drake, nobody. No. Yeah, good boy. Come to yoga. Yes, there you go. Good dog. No barking. And using your balance, switch again. And release, bring it back. Open those knees up. Let's take child's pose again. Opening the hips, feeling that grounding energy. Inhale, bring it up. Tuck those toes, push up, push back, downward facing dog again. We're going to go into pigeon pose, lifting that right leg up high behind us and swinging it forward, turning the knee out and sinking gently into pigeon pose. You can put a block under the hip. You can come to the elbows. You can stay up on the hands where I just was. Whatever feels comfortable for you. I want to feel that lengthening out of the hips up through the back. Pull those shoulders down. If you're here on your elbows, try not to be hunched up. Pull the shoulders down, nice alignment. If you can go farther, go for it. Reaching those arms out. Inhale, gently bring it up. Tucking that back toe, push up, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that leg up, big stretch, three-legged dog. And take it to the other side, pigeon pose, turning the knee out, sinking in gently and grounding. It's opening that hip, feel that root chakra space. Maybe you can imagine the color red. Tucking that back toe, coming up to the hand. Gently lift the knee and create some space. Take it to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale it out. And walk the hands back to the feet. Forward fold. Inhale, gently roll it up, taking it to standing. Very good. I'm going to adjust the view here so you can see. Oh man, I have to stand back. Alright, so you've almost got all of me. One more adjustment. There we go. Oh yeah, there, I'm in the footage now. Okay, taking it to standing. You don't necessarily need to see my feet to go through these next couple of poses and take us into tree. We're going to start with a wide-legged pose, and I've got my toes turned all the way out, so they're like this. We're not facing forward. Toes turned all the way out. And we're going to go into goddess pose, taking a nice big breath in. Exhale. Bringing hands to heart, turning the knees out as we squat in. Standing up nice and tall, lifting the heart. Big breath in. Come to standing. Exhale. Reach out, breathe in. And exhale, sink. Bring those arms across, lifting the elbows up. Sink a little deeper. Open those arms out. Cross the other way. Lift those elbows up. Feel that stretch through the upper back. Big breath in. Bring it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bringing those feet together. We're going to go into tree now that we've sufficiently opened up the hips. We've brought in that grounding essence and energy to the practice today. And we're going to start by taking hands to heart. And we're going to put the foot just on the calf. Actually, let me tilt that down just a touch so you can see what my feet are doing. Alrighty, so you can see that my foot is coming to my calf. And I'm grounding in through that supporting leg. I'm lifting up out of the hips. My foot is on the calf. So if you are advanced and you can put your foot up here on this leg, just wait a minute for me. We'll get there. So imagine holding it here, grounding, the roots growing from the supporting foot. The knee is turned fully out. I want you to contract those abs, lift up out of the hips, even squeezing the glute. So you're grounding and supporting all the way through, hands at heart. Big breath in. And release, coming down, other side, shake it out. Grounding and supporting in through the other foot, bring it to the calf. Lifting up, finding all of those points, turning out. And releasing. We're going to go back to the other side, tree again. This time we are going to bring it up above the knee. It's important not to place it onto your kneecaps though. We don't want to put any pressure on that joint. So avoid the knees. And if you can't get up here onto the thigh comfortably, then stay down onto the calf with us. So starting, picking up that left foot, you can use the hand for support to tuck it up and in. And then right here, push the hips forward, tighten the glutes and push in, grounding. Grow those branches if you can. This is where that lift comes in. And bring it down and to the other side. Ooh. Let's bring it up. Using that support. Grounding in. Turning that foot out. Lifting out of the hips. Grounding down, out. Branches. And bring it down. Ah, ooh. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this short mini practice of prepping to tree pose and following that essence and energy of the root chakra and grounding yourself through the preparatory poses to that final pose. So I hope you found this practice nurturing, fulfilling. Until the next time, thank you so much. My name is Chelsea Fox, and if you're curious on more of what I teach, check it out in the video links below. Have a great day.